We can think of OpenMusic as a laboratory for composers, and pitch is one of the main elements we experiment with. We combine and manipulate groups of pitches like chords and melodic sequences to build musical structures. So how do we work with pitch in OpenMusic? To represent pitch data, OpenMusic uses Midicents to extend standard MIDI numbers. In standard MIDI, chromatic pitches have numeric values ranging from 0 to 127. Middle C, for example, is MIDI note 60. A single increment to 61 raises it by a semitone to C sharp, and 62 gives us D. So each increment represents a single semitone. Midicents divide each semitone into 100 equal parts. Middle C is represented by Midicent 6000, and each new semitone increments by 100. The extra values in between allow us to also work with microtones in OpenMusic. Let's start in a new patch by creating a group of pitches. We can do this using a list. We'll double-click to create a literal box and enter some Midicent values inside parentheses. Score classes like voice, chord, and chord seek can interpret pitch data. Since we're not concerned with rhythm or duration here, chord is convenient because it doesn't require us to define any rhythmic structure. The second inlet of chord accepts pitch data, so we'll connect our list there and hit V on the keyboard to evaluate. By default, we'll see the pitches are stacked vertically, but we can change this inside the chord object. Changing the display option from chord to order lets us see the pitches as a sequence in the order we defined them. But instead of specifying every pitch directly in Midicents, we might prefer to work with intervals instead. This is closer to how we tend to think about pitch relationships, and it's more flexible because the same interval sequence can be easily modified or applied to different starting pitches. We'll create a list where each number is an interval relative to 0, which represents a starting pitch. We want these intervals to be measured in semitones. Since one semitone in OpenMusic is 100 Midicents, we should multiply each value by 100. OpenMusic has a multiplication function. The useful thing about OM operators is that they work listwise, meaning the same operation is applied to every value in a list. So if we connect our intervals list to one inlet and 100 to the other, OM multiply scales each value in the list by 100, turning semitone steps into Midicent intervals. Next, we'll choose a starting pitch in Midicents and use OM plus to add it to each Midicent interval in the list. If we evaluate this with V, we can see the resulting pitch sequence. Transposition is now very simple. By changing only the starting pitch, we shift the entire sequence up or down by the same amount. And we can also rescale it. This is especially useful if we want to work with microtones. Changing the scaling factor from 100 to 50 will compress the interval pattern into quarter tone steps. By default, OpenMusic will approximate Midicent values to the nearest semitone. To see quarter tones correctly, we need to evaluate and then adjust the settings on the tuning and notation to divide the octave into 24 parts instead of 12. We can also invert the sequence very easily by making the scaling factor negative. To create a retrograde version, we need to reverse the order of intervals. OpenMusic includes a reverse function that does this for us. There are two useful places to apply it. We can reverse the initial interval list itself by connecting its outlet to reverse before it is scaled by OM multiply. Alternatively, we can reverse the resulting pitches by placing the function after OM plus just before the chord object. There is also a rotate function. We can use this in the same way to rotate a list of intervals or pitches. By default, it cycles the list by one position, moving the first element to the end so the sequence begins with the second element. If we want more control, we can add a second inlet when the function is selected using the greater than angle bracket symbol on the keyboard. This allows us to specify how many positions the list is rotated. Together, these operations give us a powerful way to explore pitch. By working with interval structures and simple list transformations, we can generate a wide range of musical material from a very small seed. Let me know what else you'd like to see in the comments. Consider supporting me directly through Ko-fi. Leave your feedback and suggestions. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.